Welcome back. This is day 4 of the Mountain Challenge. So I'm just doing a little bit of a voiceover here. Definitely forgot to turn my mic on, and I wanted to fill in the silence, make sure that you were seeing and hearing everything that I was thinking in the moment. So I'm just going over this really quickly, and then you will hear me cut right back on. Doing a little bit of charting, trying to figure out my levels for the day. Put a fib up here. Basically just going to try and get the range of the first pullback there on the far left. 8.9 fib is going to be 22,371, and the 0 fib is 22,282. So roughly 50-point range here for the fibs. All right, so we're going ahead. We're going to get our London levels here. 2384 London level high, and London level low is going to be 313. Here's our first trade of the day. Kind of running through a visit short from that EMA touch, top of the channel, breaking back down towards the target. Going to do 10 micros here. Probably going to stop out pretty quickly. Yeah. Moving those stops the last few videos has really been moving the stop early like that. It's never a good sign. Confidence, execution, probably jumping into a trade too soon, probably hasn't validated as a setup. Here we are again, taking a short off the touch of the top of the range, and now we're trying to break structure, it looks like, with price. So if we can go ahead and stop stopping out and just have a little more patience, we're going to zoom out here on the 5-minute, look at that level we just broke down. Or look at the level we're setting a breakdown level down there at 22,304, 22,204. Fast forwarding a bit here, kind of doing the same thing on ES. Want to get some levels there, make sure we see how ES and NQ correlate. So we got the 15-minute on ES, and kind of comparing and contrasting here. NQ kind of ranging in, doing a little trap there. Looks like we're kind of wanting to take the buy off that low, but it's still not ready for a trade there. So we're just going to keep fast forwarding here. Those last couple trades kind of took away from that 290 profit. Lost 100 on that. So hopefully throughout the rest of this day, we are very patient. Looks like the price did break through that imbalance, is filling that imbalance now, and it was already technically filled. If you look to the left, we've already had price kind of run through there. However, we are touching VWAP here. Good old volume weight average price. So watch how it reacts to VWAP. We're fast forwarding quite a bit here. I believe this is 10 times speed, if I'm not mistaken. So here we are, kind of ranging perfectly inside of this imbalance. Still proves to be an area of interest. All right. There's only two trades before this. That was overnight, that first trade that you saw, and then just the one stupid scalp where I gave back a little bit of it. So now we've got our levels for the day, London high, London low. Looks like an imbalance was filled. Another one here, and a breakdown level. Looking at some ES, same thing on the right over here. I moved bookmap to the right. Think we can see more of the charts that way, and don't really need to see time and sells with the DOM. It's just sitting there practically pumping out nothing for me. But looking at ES, there's a nice range up there with a huge pullback below the prior range to the bottom of this blue range that you saw me make earlier. So inside of this big old range right here, which will make this smaller, little pullback, couple wicks signaling buyers step in right around that 6120 level and lower, 6115. So now we're back to the midline of that range, and NQ is up to VWAP. I did have an order down here below the breakdown level to see if we would come and scoop that before coming up here, but that did not happen. So we will sit back and just wait for more action to show us what the market's planning on doing. It's 9 o'clock, 30 minutes into the session. It's a good time to just sit back and see what's happening. Market data on this will be, today is the 18th. Let's go to that week. 18th, FOMC is today. Fantastic. So we have FOMC today. Probably should have came into this knowing that, but now that we're checking it without doing any crazy trading, we can be ready for that. And on that note, I might not be doing very much today at all. With FOMC just around the corner here, I would like to not give up my last account and continue to make reasonable growth. We're already above the minimum profit target of $150. So on that note, I will be cutting this recording short and coming back if and when at all I see a setup. And I will do a little recording for FOMC, kind of go over the reaction, what the Fed chair says, good old Jay Powell, and after that we'll see if the market does any movement outside of this London range, either higher or lower. All right, we'll see you then. Looks like we're kind of making higher lows, and this looks like it actually might be an opportunity to take this back up to the breakout level. We'll take a shot at that here, see if we're not making a higher low here. I'm going to set my stop, see if we can't break any higher. I would expect London low to pretty much be it. This isn't going to be a very big trade at all. A break under that previous low would be enough for me to want to get out anyway. So I'm just going to set my stop there at 280, 281. So 40 ticks pretty much. Could wick me out. Could run up here, maybe not even actually hit that previous high at 310. I think this wick is actually, the high would be 313.25. So we'll get up to there. 313.75 is my take profit. We'll just kind of let this one run. Do have to remember VWAP is right here in the middle. So we've been squiggling around that this whole time. So just breaking into VWAP there is something to note. Break above that, wick out, probably fail, come back down to this breakdown level at 2000 or 2000. Looks like VWAP kind of was the roof there. I'm going to give this a couple more minutes. Basically this wick that it just formed down there, so not even 15 ticks, 11 ticks right here. If we can't get a pop back up, I'm just going to let it stop out here, because it does look like it wants to go lower. All right, we are 10 seconds from FOMC data being released. Just going to sit back and watch, see if we can't find anything. There's a big old pop there to the downside. All right, so that's a breakdown level that got hit. Let's watch for this level now. ES broke down. Now it's pulling back up. It's just volatile. So you can see on Bookmap, 225 and then 200. I don't see anything to the top side yet. So we're just waiting to see when orders come back in. If we get to 200, I will probably take a long, but that is basically this breakdown level that we have far back here. Okay, so there's 200, it's about to touch. 200 got filled. Sweet. I'm going to take this up. Looking for a fast pull higher. Stop loss break even. Keep coming. Getting there. There we go. All right. Hit the perfect little trade there. Got to our personal daily profit target. Just under it. Looks like the slippage kind of shorted the actual fill, but we're at 497.80 cents. Pretty great. Hitting that 2 days in a row now, and we're on a roll. We're going to start trying to build some momentum here, and we're already at 51,196. 0.6. Over 1/3 of the way there, we can actually really start slowing down, because only 3 to 4 days into this, we shouldn't even be above 1,000. Let's just take it easy for the next few days, the rest of this week and the week of Christmas. It's going to be very slow action after FOMC like this. Maybe a little bit of a move, maybe some volatility. Can't really tell in December. The rollover's already happened. As you can see, we're definitely higher up on the prices. This is the new contract. And from here, like I said, we're just going to compound those gains, and if we have good trades that equal the personal daily profit targets, so be it. We will be through this evaluation a lot faster than anticipated. However, we're really trying to avoid hitting our daily loss limit of $250. We do have some breathing room, but we don't want to think about what we could lose versus just making good trades and staying on the right side of the market. That concludes today, December 18th. This is day 4 of the Mountain Challenge. This is Bullish Bear 23 Capital Trades. Peace out.